Hi, my name is Michelle Jacob, and I'm reporting live from St. Joseph, Illinois, and today I'm interviewing Laura Ingalls Wilder, who is our author of the book On the Banks of Plum Creek, which is a book in the Little House on the Prairie series. Laura is also our main character in the book. So Laura, I have some questions for you today. First of all, can you tell us a little bit about where you live?
I live in the prairies of Minnesota.
And can you tell me a little bit about the climate where you live?
Where I live, in the winters it is very, very cold, and in the summers it is very, very hot.
So in the winter time, how do you keep warm?
In the wintertime, we put on extra clothes and wrap shawls tightly around our bodies, but it is never enough.
So can you tell me a little bit more about the clothes that you wear?
Well, obviously I wear a bonnet with dresses and bows in my hair.
Can you tell me about the siblings? Do you have siblings? And if so, what are their names?
I have two siblings. Mary is the oldest child, and Carrie is the baby.
So I assume that you probably have chores to do. What is your favorite chore?
Well, my favorite chore is walking with Mary to take Spot, our cow, to graze with the other cattle, and we take her in the mornings and we watch the sunrise, and then we go and get her in the evenings and watch the sunset.
What other kind of livestock does your family take care
of? When we first came to Minnesota, Pa had to trade our horses, Pet and Patty, for the land that we had, in which we also got two oxen named Payton and Bright. Then for one Christmas, Pa bought two horses, and we got those for Christmas, but then we also had a cow named Spot that I talked to you a little bit about earlier, and she was a very, very pretty cow, but we did not get her for that Christmas.
Can you tell me a little bit about the food that you eat?
Well, it all depends on if Pa has recently caught fish, if he's recently gone to town, and what we're growing in our garden. Sometimes we eat fish, sometimes meat, but not very often. Potatoes, milk, butter. Sometimes we have different seasonings on it from when he's gone to town, but we also eat some other kinds of foods.
So tell me a little bit, did I ask you about your free time? What you like to do with your free time?
No, you have not. Well, I always prefer to play in the creek because that's what I enjoy the most. Mary, on the other hand, does not. But when I cannot play in the creek, I like to sew, and I like to play with my doll Charlotte, but I also sometimes play with paper dolls.
So tell us a little bit about your house. What is that like?
Well, when I first came to Minnesota, I lived in a dugout, which is a house basically that is dug into the earth made out of dirt. But then Pa was able to get wood to buy, he was able to buy wood, and he built a house that has one bedroom, one living room, an attic, and a lean-to. A lean-to is like a mudroom.
Oh. So how about your education? Can you tell me a little bit about your education?
Yes. Well, I go to a one-room schoolhouse with Mary. We walk about 3 miles to town, and when I'm at home and I do not go to school for different reasons, me and Mary both study with Ma, and we study our books.
So I hear that you have a best friend. Can you tell me what her name is and how you know her?
Well, my best friend's name is Christy Kennedy. I met her at school, and she's probably the first person. She's the first person that I met at school.
And do you guys live close to each other?
No, we do not. Oh, and let me rephrase that. We did not. Was not the first person I met at school, but the first nice person I met at school.
How about, why don't you tell us how you felt when your pa went out east to work?
Well, our whole family was sad. It was me, Mary, Ma, and Carrie at home. Most of the days we did chores and worried and were mostly quiet all day. Sometimes Ma tried to cheer us up, but she was also sad. And we also had a dog named Jack, and he seemed to know what was going on, so he was sad too.
So I hear that you have a favorite person at church. Can you tell me a little bit about him and what church is like for you?
Well, we go to church whenever we can. Sometimes it's too hot or too cold. When we do go, it's my favorite day to go when Reverend Alden is there. Sometimes he's not there because he's at his church in the east. But when he's not there, I go to Sunday school.
Laura, thank you so much for your time today. Is there anything else that you would like us to know about your life?
Well, not much, but my life may sound hard, but all it is just a little hard work.
Thank you.